Hi, today I'm going to show you a few cracks you can do with a signal whip. And what I have here is a 4-foot signal whip made by Bernie Wojcicki from Tasmania, or formerly from Tasmania, of EM brand whips. This is a 4-foot 16 plat signal whip with a very heavy shot load. Now the way that I hold my signal whips is I hold it almost like a thumbs up grip. So when I throw it, I can point and crack very accurately at whatever I'm pointing at. So this throw is called the arrow. And you simply start holding the whip up. You don't want to really tug on it. What you want to do is you just want it to rest so that it's in a plane. And then you extend your arm, and when you reach the maximum that you can comfortably point or push out, then you point your thumb. Now, this whip, I really don't even have to push because of the heavy shot loading. Takes really a minimal amount of energy input to get this whip going, and the shot that's inside the bag, inside the very core of this whip, will carry that energy all the way out to the cracker. So that's one type of throw that you can do with this, and you can do, you don't have to hold it. Then there's the arrow from behind the back. Pretty much the same thing. You just hold it up over your shoulder, extend, and point. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but at the end of my crack, I let the whip continue on with its motion and spin around in my hand. So that could set me up for an underhand throw, which would simply be extend and point. And the way that I hold it, maybe you can see a little bit better if I come closer, is I pinch the side of the whip like this. That's how I hold a lot of things. Most of my whips, you can see my collection here behind me. So unless I'm doing the overhand arrow where I'm pointing, that's how I hold it. So you can take that and you can turn it to the side. A nice crack. Now with the same thing, you want to hold it not tightly, but just hold it out, extend, and then point. Now with this, you can have you turn the whole whip horizontal, and you have your thumb on the top. So you just go like that. You can do the same thing from behind your head as the reverse arrow, where it's behind your head, except you turn it to the side. Now you can take these 4 cracks and you can do them so you can make up patterns, however you want to do it. You can go from one side to the other. you can stay on the same side. So let me give you a good. Now one, it doesn't really work well for targeting, but it makes a hell of a lot of noise and it's a lot of fun to do. It's almost like the cattleman's crack with a bullwhip. You bring the whip up and then bring it right back down. So just in case the crack overrode my voice, I'm going to say that one more time. So you bring the whip up and then wait for it to make a loop, which with a short whip, you really don't have to wait a whole lot of time, because the loop will travel down to the end of the whip very, very fast. So those are the basic ways that you can throw a signal whip. And once again, this is my 4-foot signal whip in 16 plat, made by Bernie Wojcicki of EM brand whips. And over here, I've got my new 3.5-foot signal whip, also in 16 plat, made by Bill Stevenson. Now, you see this one's quite a bit faster in my hand. Just this one does not have a very, very heavy shot load. It's very light. I'd say this whip by Bernie Wojcicki is almost 2 times as heavy. So let's see if I can get them to crack both at the same time. So with the letter whip, you can do almost like painting, just up, down, up, down, up, down. And you can do left, right. And it's going to move a lot faster. So there are my 2 signal whips, and I hope this has been informative for you.